What's up, everyone? Yesterday I promised you guys that I will do the follow up to the trades. First of all, I got something to show you in regards to crypto. So, you see how the markets rallied stock indices and everything? One second, let me actually get in the. There we go. All right. Waiting for people to just. There we go. Top of the morning. Hey, guys. Oops, wrong. I don't know why it's actually do a refresh. 1 second. All right, so crypto earlier. Yet 1 second, guys, because of all the streaming in multiple platforms. This thing, my software is bugging a little for some reason. All right, back to normal. All right, so first of all, do you see how the stocks are rallied? Where yesterday we were entering a trade right here. If you remember during the webinar, I was explaining during post FMC minutes what I'm looking at and why we're entering trades on this bar. Obviously, we're way in profit now. 60 points. The stop was 30 points. So 2 to 1. You can take your profit right now. Even more. 65 points. You can take your profit right now and bank it. I think it's gonna. I took profit on my US 30 just now for. Let me show you actually. So this was posted 23rd of May. We went long, and we just closed it right now for no, right here. We closed it at 450 points. So actually, let me do this. If you guys want to actually try out trial, we are offering $7 7 days. You can join our VIP signals, where 20 years of my Wall Street experience. I'm trading this live, and I'm doing this obviously for free as well. So all the proceeds, by the way, go to a charity. I don't keep any of it. I don't need it. I make my money trading. So this is getting very bullish. So first of all, I want to show you something on crypto, which was just caught my eye. Crypto was in this trading range. Come on. Taking a little longer than expected with all the streaming. I'm sorry. Well, you can actually see it on daily as well. We were in this range right now, and we took out the range lows while the stocks were already rallying. That's the key. While S&P, Dow Jones, and Nasdaq were rallying, this thing actually probed the lows and now reversed. So basically, stopped out all the. You can see same thing here on ETH. Jesus Christ, I don't know why it's taking forever. Let me actually do it the other way. A little bit quicker. So you see how 1 hour Bitcoin, how it went way down. This was a stop run. This was manipulated stop run. We haven't done anything the whole week. Then the stocks are rallying, as you can see. Hourly was already rallying, and S&P and Dow Jones, as I was was posted yesterday. Basically, we're consolidating like a spring, coiling like a spring to release the energy. And I was looking. I would only get bearish if we would cross this the support here. Obviously, I held onto my trades, and we just had an explosive move up. Why did I take profits? Well, you can see this level here on US 30. This is daily. You can see that this is a pretty heavy resistance. So if I close above it and then I see a pullback, I'll definitely rejoin the party. So, and I still have Nasdaq in profit, and I have S&P in profit. So I'm very well positioned for now, and I have running winning trades already. So obviously the S&P is taking out this resistance here, uh, and we'll see how this closes today, because today's close is going to be important. Similar situation happened a few days ago with the US 30, which was a leading indicator, which I explained why. As a tax heavy momentum stock in the index, NASDAQ is lagging. See, lagging so much that it's not even close to its trend line. So US 30 was first to break out. Now we're breaking out on S&P 500. So which will obviously making this temporary bottom. So we can definitely see some kind of a decent bear market rally. Easy 38.2. We'll retest this zone here. I think that's in the money right here. So 41.30 is 25, whatever, is definitely so. By Friday, by the close of Friday, if we sustain the breakout, if we remain, if we close in the bullishly like this, a lot of new money will be coming in, and a lot of shorts will be closing their shorts who were short all the way here, if they still haven't. Because you can see that the bulls were coming in buying the dip. That's why you have these wicks, probing, and what cannot sustain move one direction, and reverses into the other, because you need to why you need to reverse the price to gain more sellers or buyers. So in this case, because the market ran out of sellers who with firepower, because all the smart money were selling all the way here. No new sellers were they couldn't overpower the bullish momentum that was the bulls that were coming in and buying. So people who pushed this price down with their orders, with their hundreds of millions of dollars, they need to take this price back up to find new sellers, because they weren't willing to sell here anymore, because it was an overextended move, very steep, overextended, divergence on the on our proprietary oscillator, but it's probably visible on RSI and all of that nonsense. So here, I think now they're taking this price back up, because the trend is still down, and the economic state of the world is still total shit. But because retail money just found out that the world is shit, and they're listening to CNBC, they're selling the bottom, selling the bottom, and now they're getting squeezed. Now they're getting absolutely squeezed. So they're gonna squeeze them, run their stops. Once all their stops are are done, that's when the price is gonna reverse back down. So I think that level is above this level on S&P 500. That's where this is the previous swing high. So I think right above it, we're going to have a spike, run the stops, grab liquidity around this 38.2 plus this previous support, now resistance was support. And obviously we broke down. So we're going to retest it. We might go even higher. I don't know. But what I think is for sure, unless some massive amounts of selling pressure comes in to protect this level, I think that smart money will push it up, take the stops, and then reverse. It's kind of exactly what happened with Bitcoin just now. They saw that the stock indices are rallying, they have all a small percentage of wallets controls majority of crypto pretty much. So that small percentage of wallets have all the firepower. They can do whatever the fuck they want with the price, and they also are exchanges, right? They know where all the stops are. They created this range. People put their stops above these ranges extremes. So the all the longs who are buying here, buying here, buying here, all their stops, liquidation stops, were selling below this level. All they had to do is push the price down, run the stops, and then take profit. And this is what happened. They took profit, they closed their positions, reversed into buys, and voila. Now they took your money, put it in their own pocket. That's all. Again, is this some kind of evil conspiracy cabal? No, you just have to understand the structure of the market. And this is a zero sum game. If you're making money on the market, that means you are literally taking somebody else's money out of their pocket to put it in your own pocket. Why? Well, because somebody is buying. When somebody was selling here all the way at the bottom, they thought that they're getting a good deal, and people who were buying here, they also thought that they were getting a good deal. One of them is wrong, one of them is right. So the person who is wrong paid the person who's right. That's all it is. So you have to understand the structure of the market, not to fall for these traps. And this is what most crypto guys don't fucking understand. You have to look at markets as a whole. You have to look at stock indices, what commodities are doing. You have to understand macroeconomics. You have to understand exactly what's going on globally. Because if you're just going to be looking at the chart of Bitcoin on 1 hour or daily, you're not going to have a fucking clue what the hell is going on and why the price is being pushed around the way it's pushed around. With the intermarket analysis, you can actually understand and see the bigger picture of what the hell is going on. So, uh, that's why it's important not to panic. If you see the Nasdaq US 30, Nasdaq is highly correlated to Bitcoin. So if Nasdaq is going up aggressively, there's no reason for Bitcoin to be dumping like that. And that's exactly how you detect a fake out move. You look at other markets, what they're doing. Are they confirming the price action? If they're not confirming, don't buy into it. And that's pretty much what most people do. They look at the 5 minute chart on one instrument, and they think that they have some kind of clue what the hell is going on. No. So that's that's the rant on looking at not being lazy and actually understanding what the hell is going on. Not only from I understand a lot of crypto bros, they don't like the legacy market stocks, currencies, or whatever, but it's important. Everything is interconnected right now. So movement in one instrument will cause a chain reaction. So if everything in the markets is moving one direction and one instrument is moving in the opposite direction without any news, without any reason, it's not like something came out that was super crypto bearish, like US is banning new all crypto forever, right? That then yes, obviously crypto would tank, but there was no such news, so there was no reason for crypto to tank just now, while all the other risk is rallying. And this is why it's important to look at other markets. So you're welcome for the S&P trade, whoever was yesterday with us. We're still rallying nicely in stock indices. Looks like it's rock and roll, baby. Honestly, I think we can definitely sustain, move all the way up here. I'm keeping the Nasdaq as well, at least to this trend line. I think we can finally tap it. Obviously, you had this ugly inverted head and shoulders, which targets this previous support turn resistance now as well. Kind of double bottomish So essentially, what I see is a fractal of this. Do you see this? We went down, we went up, probed a little bit below here, couldn't sustain it. We had to take the price back up to gather sellers, to get new sellers around these levels, to then drive it back down. So very possible that we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna go to these levels here, where renewed selling interest is gonna come in, and say, all right, I wasn't willing to sell here because it was 11,500, but at 12,500, that's a good deal already, right? Think of it as buying and selling cars. You're not going to be if the regular price of a car is $100 and somebody's offering it to you for $150 to buy, you're like, no, I'm going to wait till it's $100 or below. So when it goes below $100, you buy it for 90 and you're happy. And it reverse is true in selling. So this is why people, when market participants are no longer willing to be committing large amounts of capital. I'm not talking about retail morons and people with $100. I'm talking about big institutional players, and trust me, they're not interested in your retail money. They're playing against other big boys too. So when large institutional players are no longer willing to commit hundreds of millions of dollars, then the price structure changes, and the price has to go and find new sellers. And at what level will it find new sellers is your job to figure out. So that's what we're looking at. What happened previously, we see that the fractal nature of the market is showing us. Last time it was around previous resistance. So the resistance, and we took it up and we rolled over. So at a bare minimum, we can expect this trend line here, and very likely we can, if that's not enough, this trend line, we're gonna take it all the way up here, and then we'll see. Maybe markets might completely reverse and do a larger pullback, because this was very steep. See this? After a steep sell-off, there's always a pullback, and this was quite a steep move with a ultra bearish sentiment. I mean, you literally have every single news outlet just telling you the world is over, we're fucked, everything is on fire, shoot yourself, and that's when usually the markets do exactly the opposite. It doesn't mean it's not true. It just means all the people who are late to the party are reading into this, and they're panicking, and they are trading on emotion. When you trade on emotion, you get slaughtered. That's why it's important to understand where the emotional crowd is and where you have to be, and how to separate yourself from the from the herd. And that's exactly what's happening. All these emotional people, not people, all the traders who got all emotional about the end of the world are just getting slaughtered, getting stepped out like sheep, and that's what market does. So yeah, not this is not a benevolent. This is not this is not the business for soft-hearted people, I suppose. Yeah, you're just going to be donating money. It's a rough business. It's very cutthroat, and it's very fair too, because there is no win-win in this. It's either I win or you win. It's a battle, and that's it. All right, so that's my Thursday morning rant, I suppose. As like I mentioned, if you need help learning to trade, more than welcome to stop by apexbull.com and try our $7 trial for signals, where I just show you what I trade, and you can either order copy, follow it, where you don't have to do anything all day. They just get copied onto your account in an appropriate percentage amount of risk, or you can trade yourself, pick and choose whatever you want. And for $7, I think it's a no-brainer to try. So stop by our free Telegram group. Link is on the page. The link is in the description. Check it out. You like it? I'm here. I'm working. All of this is donations based business. It's a nonprofit. So you're more than welcome to give it a try. If it helps you make money, makes puts a smile on my face. All right. As always, hope it helps. Enjoy. I'll see if I can do one tomorrow as well.